The 1972 policy also looks closely at higher education. There were 7 universities in Pakistan in 1972. 7 across the country. What this policy recommended was open a university in Balochistan, because probably there was no university there at that time. NED College, Karachi, the Agriculture College in Tando Jam, Sindh, and the Engineering University of Jamshoro were to be given the status of universities. So colleges that were seen to exist on large grounds had the capacity and capability of taking up the roles and responsibilities of becoming a university were promoted to that status. Obviously, it's not just enough to say now this college is a university. Okay, but then how do you help that college frame itself as a university? After all, the rules and regulations, the facilities, the equipment, the materials, and things that a college needs are very different from what a university needs. Were the government prepared to help these new universities, upgraded universities, establish themselves as strong, competent educational institutions in the country? In addition, for medical education, 3 new colleges, one at Karachi, one in Larkana, and one in Nawab Shah, were opened. Now, unfortunately, you see that the target is still the Sindh province over here. The new universities, the upgrading of colleges to universities is Sindh. Medical colleges opening, Sindh. Remember, this is 1972. We are still looking at Karachi as more or less the functional capital of Pakistan. And so, needless to say that Sindh would get the benefit. Was that fair? Maybe not. But at that time, this was the decision that was made. Centers of excellence were to be set up in universities to provide chance and facility of research to able and intelligent students. See, throughout we've seen that the centers of excellence were only meant to promote research in the country. We did not have a research culture. We even today really don't have a strong research culture across the country. Some universities, yes, do a great job, but not across the country. And so how do you promote that research culture? How do you decide that you don't want to get information and knowledge and content from other areas of the world? You want to develop those yourself. The main aim of these centers was to produce experts in the fields of chemistry, physics, irrigation, civics, fishery, and water outlets. A lot of science, because as the policy of 70 and 72 recommended science education heavily, and so needless that the focus in research is also science-based, because the policy of 1972 sees science as the key to the future of Pakistan. Science has to be developed, science must be developed, and as science develops, what else will develop? Who knows? But science needed to be promulgated, science needed to be developed heavily so that our students could benefit within the country itself. National professorship. The policy stressed to start the plan of national professorship so that able and intelligent professors should not leave teaching jobs because of low salaries in colleges to join administrative posts having more benefits. To hold on to teachers in colleges, especially if you were a good teacher. Nobody, no institution would like to lose a good individual, and no educational institution should ever lose a good teacher. And so, how do you keep these teachers within your institution? Increase the salaries. So national professorship was promised by the 1972 policy so that professors would continue teaching and not leave and do administrative jobs.